Alright guys, a little change of pace today. Instead of doing my project here in National City, I'm actually going to drive up to my sister's up in Oceanside. So here I am up in Oceanside now. I'm tired of looking at my chrome grille. We're going to black it out today. We're going to wrap the outside in black vinyl, and then the inside is going to be the black Tech Art carbon that I used on the dash trim. This is going to be hopefully the last time we see this this ugly chrome here. You may notice that I'm missing my front license plate. During this week, somebody stole my front license plate, so yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna have to deal with. But I think it's a good excuse to maybe buy the black California plates. So, all right. So to remove the bumper, this is really the only tool you need. But yeah, let's get this bumper off. All right. So there's a bunch of little tabs that run underneath here, and once I remove those, this bumper should pretty much fall right off. So it does look like this last. There we go. Oh! Looks like these little screws are holding on the first piece of chrome. Yeah. On my old Forester, I tried doing a project like this when I plasti dipped the grill, and these screws were so corroded and stuck in there they never came out. I feel like this trim is gonna just come right off. Alright, so these little clips look like they're still holding it in, so I wonder if I just pinch this guy and push it. Pry bar back in play. There it is. Came right out. I'm gonna leave the bumper here in the bushes. I'm just gonna bring the chrome upstairs, and I'll wrap this up there. Alright, so the view out here is just like so nice, which is part of the reason why I decided to do this project here. So I just cleaned this up, and look at this. Made in Taiwan. Come on, Subaru. Alright, so first things first, I gotta cut the vinyl. Alright, so you want to cut a little more instead of a little less. Just to make sure it wraps all the way around. So you want to be generous with the size of the piece that you cut. I'm just going to wait for this plate to pass. Like I was saying, you just want to be generous with the size of vinyl that you cut so that you have enough to wrap all the way around. And also, if you're wrapping something with a curvature, the surface area is going to be a little longer than when put the actual piece on top of the vinyl to measure it. So I'm going to cut it, I think, right about here. And then just to make sure it's straight, I'm going to cut right along where it says Vvivid. This is the text on the back side of the vinyl here. I like to cut right along it so I can keep my cuts in a straight line. I've done vinyl work before. I'll probably fast forward through a lot of this. Oh man, I can't get over this made in Taiwan. It should be made in Japan, just like everything else. Off camera, I cleaned this thing. I washed it with soap and water. I wiped it down using some rubbing alcohol just to make sure that there's nothing stuck to it, because it's going to create, and I think there's still some shit on it, but I got as much off as I could. It's got little divots from, I don't know, hitting bugs and rocks, so unfortunately I think that's going to leave little marks, but cleaning it very, very well will make this stick a lot better and a lot easier and for longer. So having a clean surface is really important when doing vinyl work. I think the dog's lonely inside by himself. You wanna go outside, Chow? Come here. Good boy. Come on, Chow. Alright, so I'm pretty much done here wrapping this piece, but sun's getting pretty low, so I'm just going to put this back on the car, and I think there's just going to have to be a part 2 to this, and I'll just wrap the last piece of the chrome next week. Good. Alright, I should be able to get this back on before the sun goes down. Last one. Alright, bumpers all in. There we go.